Hey everyone, welcome back to Ever Revenge, where karma's got a silver tongue and stories that hit you right in the feels. Before we dive into today's heart-wrencher, I need your help. We're this close to 1K subscribers, and your support means the world. If you're loving these tales of love, loss, and sweet cosmic payback, smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and watch this video all the way through. Your full views keep the algorithm happy and us growing. Let's hit that milestone together. Alright, grab a tissue, dim the lights, and settle in. Today's story. He stole my wife, but life made him pay the ultimate price. Let's go. The summer we met, Elena and I danced under a sky painted with fireflies, her laughter like wind chimes in the humid Georgia night. She was 24, a painter with ink-stained fingers and eyes that held the color of wild irises. I was 26. A mechanic fixing hearts under hoods, dreaming of fixing mine. Our first kiss tasted like sweet tea and possibility. Sweaty palms, stolen breaths, the world narrowing to just us. We married a year later in a backyard ceremony, barefoot on dew-kissed grass, vowing forever amid wildflowers she'd sketched herself. Life wasn't perfect. Bills piled like storm clouds, and my long shifts left her alone with canvases and unspoken longings. But every evening I'd come home to her humming in the kitchen, flour-dusted cheeks glowing as she baked cornbread just how I liked it. Crispy edges, soft sole. Then came Marcus. My best friend since sandbox days. All easy grins and borrowed tools. He crashed our movie nights with six-packs and stories from his sales gigs, the kind that made Elena's eyes sparkle with envy for his adventurous life. I didn't see the shift at first. The way her hugs lingered on him, or how she'd sketch his profile absent-mindedly. One rainy Tuesday I found her note on the fridge. I love you, but I need more. Forgive me. The door slammed behind them that night, tires screeching like a betrayal carved in gravel. My world cracked open, raw and bleeding. Nights blurred into whiskey-soaked sobs on the porch, replaying every laugh we'd shared, every I do that now echoed hollow. Divorce papers came swift as a slap. She kept the house, the dreams, him. Kept the ghosts. Months clawed by. I sold the truck, moved to a dingy apartment that smelled of regret, and threw myself into work until my hands bled from wrenches. Friends faded. Sleep was a thief worse than he. But in the wreckage I found fragments of me. Long runs at dawn, where the sun rose like a reluctant apology, and quiet coffees where I journaled letters to her I'd never send. Why him? Why not us? One dawn, as mist clung to the pines, I met Sarah, a barista with a crooked smile and scars from her own storms. She didn't fix me. She just sat with the broken pieces, listening as I spilled the shards. Our first date was tentative. Picnic under those same oaks, her hand in mine feeling like tentative grace. Love crept back, not as fireworks, but as steady embers. Late-night talks about constellations, her fingers tracing my calluses like they were maps to treasure. Word trickled back like poison ivy. Marcus's adventure soured fast. His job vanished in a corporate purge. Elena's art stalled under his endless complaints. The house, once her sanctuary, became a cage of arguments that neighbors heard through thin walls. Then the diagnosis, pancreatic cancer, stage 4, the kind that devours without mercy. He withered before her eyes, charm turning to please, his once strong frame folding like wet paper. Elena nursed him through the haze of chemo, her hands, those painter's hands, trembling as she wiped his fevered brow. In his final weeks, as monitors beeped like accusatory heartbeats in that sterile room, he confessed everything. The stolen glances, the guilt that gnawed him hollow. I thought I could give her stars, he whispered to her, voice a rasp against the oxygen mask. But I eclipsed you both. She held him as he slipped away, the ultimate price not death alone, but the echo of what he'd shattered. I heard of his passing through a mutual friend, a call that landed soft as autumn leaves. No rage, just a quiet ache. Elena reached out months later. Her voice cracked porcelain on my voicemail. Can we talk? I see it now, the love we had, the one I let slip. We met at our old spot, fireflies flickering like hesitant reunions. Tears fell as she spoke of the void, the regret that painted her days gray. I didn't take her back. Not then, not fully. But in that twilight, forgiveness bloomed, fragile as hope. Sarah understood. Love, I learned, isn't a ledger of debts, but a garden where weeds and roses tangle. Life's funny that way. Steals your sun, then hands you the moon. And in the quiet after, I held Sarah closer, grateful for the scars that led here. Phew, what a ride, right? If that tugged at your heartstrings or left you pondering karma's curveballs, do us a solid. Subscribe to Ever Revenge for more beautiful revenge stories that blend heartbreak with healing. Your likes, comments, and shares fuel the fire. Tell me in the comments, what's your ultimate life paid back moment? See you next time, fam. Stay vengeful, stay loving. Broken Heart Fire.